Hi everyone, my name is Wawa and I'm back with another viewer replay match, and this time it is gonna be on Desert or Blistering Sands, excuse me, and it's gonna be a Zerg versus Protoss match, and it's gonna be Okita here spawning as the yellow Protoss at the bottom right position, and his opponent today is gonna be Blitzkrieg spawning as the green Zerg at the top right position. Now Blistering Sands is, I think, not very favorable for a Zerg player, especially if you're going off against the Protoss, because Protoss units or some of those Protoss units can really just traverse this thread and just easily traverse the way over to the other side, especially maybe some Colossus. Those are really strong against Zerg or on this map. And Blank Stalkers as well, they're also very good and can easily traverse the map if they need to harass very soon. So yeah, this is actually, I think it's a Silver League replay, and it was submitted to me by, I'm not telling you guys, just to keep things interesting or a little bit more interesting than usual. But yeah, this is a Silver League replay, so we might be in for a treat. Or this is actually maybe a good way to look at how silver players play on their matches or on the ladder. So those silver matches or those bronze level matches are always different, or they look always different. And I think there's a smile over here, or a shock face right here. If you guys can see it, I hope you guys see it. Like, that's a shock face right there, and it's gone. So yeah, gold and bronze, or the bronze to silver league players, they play pretty much very differently, and they usually play without any standards. And as we see, Blitzkrieg here is gonna be stealing one of the basement geysers, and basement geysers are actually, or this is actually a good thing by Blitzkrieg, because that's gonna limit Okita to his basic units, or he's not really gonna be able to take up very quickly as he expected it, because he would. And actually, Okita here is not really getting a gas anytime soon, as I have said before, you guys, that some of the bronze and silver league players doesn't really play as well as the same as some of the gold up to the diamond league rankings, as Blitzkrieg is gonna be going for an early expansion. So this is 15th hatch. I'm pretty sure about that, as that is a pretty early one. And also, wow, an extractor before the hatchery. So this is something different. I mean, an extractor before the spawning pool. So yeah, this is actually a late spawning pool, but it's not really a big deal because Okita here doesn't really have any type of unit at all to do some harassments. As one zealot right here is gonna be attacking this extractor over here, and it should be able to go down. But again, he's cancelled. Oh, good job, right? That zealot killing off that drone. So yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore anytime soon, as we are seeing this hatchery almost being completed by Blitzkrieg. So yeah, I think between the two players, I think Blitzkrieg is the one who is doing the most typical build, as we are just seeing no gas at all from Okita. So he might be doing some early push right here with these two zealots right here already traversing the path, and I think he wants to do some early damage, as a cybernetic score finally being made right here by Okita, and finally getting an assimilator as well. So he might want to start taking early, or might getting some stalkers very early, or maybe getting that warp plate technology as fast as possible, so he can easily put some more units at the front of the line for his initial harassments. As we are seeing, there's only four Zerglings right here at the front of Blitzkrieg. So yeah, this is actually a very good push right here. But at Okita, we're gonna see that he's just gonna go for that backdoor destructible rocks at the base of Blitzkrieg. So yeah, this is always good. It's gonna make you worry, or if you're a Zerg player right now, it's gonna make you very worried that that backdoor, if taken down, is gonna be very hard to defend anymore, as you will have a hard time defending both sides. You're gonna just have to leave all your units right here in the very big open area, and open areas isn't really a big favor for the Protoss. But yeah, it could work out well if you're a Zerg, but you need to do a ton of micro, or good micro at least. And I don't think that Okita or Blitzkrieg does know that his backdoor rocks is being destroyed. I think he should have put it an overlord back here just to be sure, just to keep an eye on that destructible rocks, just to baby it a little bit, and not let it taken down just easily like this, as it is gonna go down very quickly. But here we go, we are gonna see a ton of Zerglings gonna come in at the front base of Okita, so it's gonna be very epic right here. as these zealots are not really attacking at all. They're just being rallied up, and finally they are attacking. The two zerglings are gonna go down for that one zealot, as his zealot is gonna go down very quickly against those zerglings. His Zergling fleet is almost completed already, but there's already 3 gateways already. So I think he's reaching Warp Gate. Yes, indeed, he is already halfway done. But I think it's gonna be too late for Okita to be able to research that, as there's only 2 zealots right here at the front. But then again, there's another havoc right here at the other corner of the map. So Blitzkrieg is being harassed as well by Okita, and Blitzkrieg might lose this hatchery if he is not careful. He needs to make a lot more units than this, and he needs to make more units. Come on, stop microing and stop macroing, as you need to macro up a little bit more, as you do have a lot of money, and I think you have enough to make a lot of zerglings, as he is making a spine crawler right now, and 12 more zerglings are on the way. So yeah, I think he is gonna lose this. Oh my god, if he loses this layer, it is not gonna look good for Blitzkrieg. So yeah, I think that initial harassment from Okita is very good. It worked out very well for him, and Blitzkrieg, I think, did the little of both trades, and I think he's pretty much behind right now. Spectral Wind Slayer is gonna go down almost. Oh my god, and there you go. It did go down, and those earlys are gonna come in very late for the party, and not even gonna try to attempt to save that there. And a queen also on the way. Oh, 2 queens by the way. And oh my god, some drones right there isn't doing anything at all. So yeah, hopefully they got to work and very soon. And yeah, Okita just founding some of these larvae, and this is actually a good thing for Okita. He's very much in a good position right now, and I think I want to know what he's up to next, as what tech path is gonna go for. So he's gonna go for the Twilight Council, so he's gonna go for some upgrades. He might go even for some Dark Templars, I'm not sure, or maybe even some High Templars, as High Templars are very good against any units, or any units that the Zerg can dish out on you, and maybe except if, of course, if it is an Ultralisk, which I don't think we're gonna see any Ultralisk at all anytime soon. But yeah, finally the Twilight Council is finished, and he's not researching anything right now at all. He's just making probes, or just one probe, and just waiting for some those warp gates to stop their cooldown, and just warping in more units, as he's not really doing a lot at all. Because let's look at the unit tab real quick. Well, he does have 31 probes, so that's very good for all players. Actually, I suggest doing the same as Okita does, because having a high number of probes can really mean a lot, especially in the late game. So that means he has a high chance of making a lot of more backups whenever his first army gets wiped out very quickly, or when his initial push does fail. He can easily get more backups or reinforcements for that army, as we have a lot of army here for Blitzkrieg. He only has 17 drones though. I think he did lose a lot from that initial battle against those zealots, so yeah, can't really blame him about this army composition. But he does have 23 zerglings, which I think isn't enough to kick off this army by Okita. Okita is gonna push it in right now, and I think he's gonna be able to take it out, as I think Blitzkrieg is gonna be able to try to go for a surround, but let's see how it goes there. These Zerglings are gonna try to go for a surround. They're gonna be blocked by some of those outs. Those outs are gonna stop those Zerglings from being surrounded. And 3 queens are gonna be fighting in here. So those queens are doing a ton of damage as well. Oh my god, losing all those stalkers. This is not looking good for Okita right now. But he is still in the lead. Those queens are focused firing on those zealots. So yeah, good job right here by Blitzkrieg. And those zealots are gonna be going down against those zealots. Those queens are gonna do a ton of damage. Wow, didn't expect this outcome right here. I was pretty sure that the army of Okita was enough to take out that army, but I'm not sure where he went wrong. Maybe because he went for his stalkers to go ahead of those zealots. So that's never good. That's never good, because stalkers are, I think, much softer compared to the zealots, or they have a